into the passage, Bede's book contains information that, well, there's some interesting information going on here in that Bede has actually taken historical, or rather legendary figures, and treated them as historical figures, these horse gods here. And so by ascribing or giving these legendary figures actual historical role, we have to think for a moment, wait a second, this is something that was happening at the time. Someone that was a legend being treated as though they were real. Therefore, the best answer to this question is it provides context as that would argue against a historical Arthur. Again, the context being, hey, there are these horse gods that are now being treated as real people. So therefore, Arthur could have just as easily been a legend who is also treated as a historical figure in the texts of the time. Answer choice B undermines the notion of historical author by furnishing evidence that refutes that King Arthur ever existed. So, do we have evidence? Does Bede even mention him? And it says that Bede doesn't even mention King Arthur. If we look here at the lines, it specifically says that King Arthur, is absent from Bede's work. Again, it's the context that's important here, that we take people that don't actually exist, legends, and we treat them as historical figures. So B is out. C suggests that Bede's work did not fully account for events between 400 to 820. Is not mentioned. Again, don't make the connection that, oh, he forgot to mention Arthur, so he didn't fully account for what was going on. The whole point is, this probably was never a person named Arthur. D indirectly supports the existence of a historical Arthur. Again, is the opposite of that, it doesn't support it. And then E diverges from most narratives popular during the 12th century. It doesn't compare it to other narratives, and it's also an 8th century, not a 12th century one, so out with that one. The answer is A.